If you guys want to get some funny looks, set up like a high-end camera on a tripod right next to the road as you're getting ready to skid steer. Everybody that drives by gives you some really funny looks. We're just kind of getting used to it. Everybody looks at me funny anyway, even if there's not a camera involved. All right, it is day 2 with the skid steer, and it could not be more beautiful. It's a little windy today. We wanted to burn. I'm gonna move those logs over there, kind of reposition the piles so that we're not gonna be killing trees, but I don't wanna light any fires today because it is just too windy, which is totally fine. As long as I get all the piles away from those trees, mission accomplished. We had a great day yesterday. We did get the skid steer one day early, so we kind of got a jump start on the projects. Today, Shannon's not out here yet. She's got some errands and things to take care of, you know, real world stuff. And I am gonna get to work. I'm gonna put on some tunes, move some logs, spread some dirt, do all the fun things. I'm a happy, happy man. Hey, by the way, thank you all so much for the birthday wishes. Blew us up in the comments, greatly appreciate it. Chad and I had a wonderful birthday, great time with the family. Just, yeah, then Memorial Day following. It's always a really good time at the end of May. One thing I do wanna mention though, Shannon's and my anniversary is June 8th. Then Shannon's birthday, that's right, is June 10th. So we have Chad's and my birthday, then our anniversary, then Shannon's birthday. Like, it's just jam-packed of all these cool times or whatever. So be sure here in the coming weeks to wish her a happy birthday. I'll try to remind you guys, maybe on Facebook or Instagram, so jump over there and follow us. But a lot of times her birthday kind of falls in the shadow of ours, and it's just kind of this big whoop-de-doo. I feel bad for her, but I'm kind of used to it because, well, you know, I share my birthday with my older brother who was on the planet 2 years before me. So it's all fun. It's all fun. So let's be sure to wish her a happy birthday when hers comes around, and let's go get in the skid steer and start working. All right. Yes, I wish this guy was out here all the time, except for that wasp that's on the side of it. We're gonna wait on him. Man, I'd love to have one of these out here full time. That brush cutter, man, that thing's a beast. The tooth bucket, we have that up there. I'm gonna try to grade the spot we're gonna put the camper a little bit better because we got too much standing water whenever it rains. And then I'm gonna move those logs, pile them up, get to burning. Goatville's about ready. Time to start thinking about electric fence. It's a good day. I will tell you, one thing you gotta kind of get used to is changing out the attachment on this. It does have a quick attach lock system, which is fantastic because I know there's a lot of them out there that don't. So I can stay in the cab for the most part and do what I need to do, unless it has hydraulic lines hooked up, which this one does, as does the grapple. So we're gonna see if we can get this on the first stab. One-handed, that's gonna be the other trick. I'm gonna see if I can hold the GoPro and do this at the same time. My guess is no. All right, hydraulic detached. Also not the easiest thing to do one-handed. We're gonna give it a go. My foot's stuck. There we go. Jeez. All right, all right. Where's my Shannon when I need her? I'm not used to doing this by myself. Then you always want to kind of, I don't know, bounce it around, make sure she's on there all the way. That looks pretty solid to me. Locked and loaded. First try. I like it. All right, we've been running for, I don't really know when I got started, but it's been about 2 or 3 hours or so. Got the first pile done. What I'll do is I'll take the bucket with the teeth on it and come through here and kind of regrade this after it's done. But this was one big pile that had actually 2 trees that were still alive and in the ground in it. So I had a little bit of a challenge getting those guys out, but got them out, and we made 1, 2, 2.5 piles that I'm going to be able to burn now. Much smaller, more manageable. They are not in the way of other trees, so I shouldn't harm any other trees. Burning them, you know, I might have harmed a few trees by hitting them with, not necessarily the skid steer, but I was carrying full trees over. I was able to save, I think, what, 1, 2, 3, about 3 trees that one of them may be straight enough for fence posts, but if not, I'm just going to use them for firewood. You know, there is probably a good chunk of firewood in here. Not amazing, none of it's huge, so I'm not too concerned with it. And I don't know if you noticed, but we have plenty of options for firewood. So that was the pile over there where the skid steer is. Oh, it looks so much better. Shannon's gonna be so excited when she gets out here. She's been wanting these piles going for a long time, and we just couldn't work it out with the rain last week. So look at this. There's our firewood stand, and it is clean. You really get in a rhythm once you start with the skid steer. You know, you at first you're just kind of jolty and bumpy, and you got to really get in the zone. And once you're in that zone, you get the rhythm, you start moving, you start picking up more and more per scoop. You know, it really moves pretty quickly. It took me a second to get into that rhythm today. This pile took me a little bit longer than it should have probably, but I really wanted to focus on getting them as tight and compact and tall as possible so that they'll just burn up a little bit quicker. That one is a very good pile. It has very little dirt in it. I do probably need to come back and snag up some of these guys and get them up on top of the pile, but that one should burn no problem. This one has that live tree in it, but I held it out for a little while, got plenty of dead stuff underneath it, the stuff that's been down for a long time that's dried out. That way, hopefully it'll turn into a nice hot furnace that'll still go ahead and burn up that live stuff once it dries it out. But kind of succeeded in making these compact and tall. Here, look. That's how tall they are. I'm 6'4"-ish. Yeah, I'm pleased with it, very pleased with it. I think Shannon will be too. I did start a 3rd pile over here, and that's where I'm gonna start working on the next big pile, bringing it up. And then I may have to find a new spot. I don't really know yet where I'm gonna put it, but these 2 should be perfect. The wind has actually died down, so when Shannon gets here a little bit later, we'll probably go ahead and start the fires. I do miss the wind because it was a lot cooler. It's super muggy out today, but that's okay. I'm very, very thankful that we're gonna be able to start lighting these things on fire and getting this cleared out. It's just so awesome out here. I can't tell you how peaceful this has been. And yeah, it's work. You're banging around. You gotta be smart with the machine. You don't wanna hurt the machine at all, and you don't wanna hurt yourself. But man, I still got plenty of time. The guys are gonna be bringing me fuel here in a little bit because I've just about run out. So these are my next ones. I'm probably gonna start with that guy. Man, that one's about twice as big as the one I just did. And if I made 2.5 piles out of that one, this one, there's gonna be a lot of piles. I've got room probably right here, probably right over here to do another one. You know, these trees, we just kind of left them for now just because we were, you know, I didn't want to take down more than we had to. But as time goes on, you know, we're really planning and thinking of where we're going to build the shop, where we're thinking of building the house. Some of these are going to go, especially the ones up by those piles, because I'm thinking the house will probably go up in that corner, but we're not 100% sure yet. And of course I can't make that decision without Shannon. So I'm going to use the rest of the fuel that I have for now, then go take a lunch break, wait for the guys to come, fill me up, and we will knock out these. So I'm going to get started, and then I'll show you the progress here in a little bit. Hang tight. All right, well, Shannon joined the party. I ran through my first tank of fuel. I hit up the guys and they deliver it. Took a little lunch break. We've made some really good progress. I've now got 1, 2, 3, 4 piles, and I'm down to just this guy over here that I kind of need to spread out a little bit. It's looking great. So I now have a full tank. We're gonna get back to it. Just gonna finish this guy up, and Shannon's gonna get some fires going. The wind died down. It was super windy this morning, and then we had a little bit of rain, like just sprinkles, come through, thankfully. So the ground's not wet or anything. So Shannon's gonna see if she can get a couple of those piles going, since the wind literally is like practically dead. It's a little muggy and hot, but no big deal. I got air conditioning in the skid steer. All right, gonna get back to it. All right, guys, we are coming right along. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 burn piles, one of which I'm gonna throw some old fence posts that are all torn up and not really usable. I'm gonna put those on and add that to it. I've also got a massive pile of what I think is fairly quality firewood, all sorts of different species of trees, but I was just kind of looking for kind of straighter, a little bit more manageable, easy to get to with a chainsaw. I'm so happy, man. I got a lot done today, and we're gonna keep going. I've been in it probably 6 or 7 hours now, trying to take breaks periodically, and I actually ate today, but that's gonna be what I'm probably gonna pick through and cut up for some firewood. And I may not tackle that all at once, just kind of leave it there, let it continue drying out, and take my time with it as I get time, or need something to do, because there's nothing else to do out here. Yeah, look at this. Got everything away from the big trees that we wanted, so not to hurt them whenever we burn these. I cannot wait to get these burned right here. Like, just the visual alone, I'll go down there and show you. The visual alone, without that big pile in the way and that big pile, those were really, I mean, it wasn't a problem. It's just we've really wanted to see this opened up a little bit and kind of get a chance to really understand what this looks like, kind of think of the layout, how do we need to grade it for future buildings, how do we get water everywhere, all that good stuff. And it's just been a huge learning process, but as we always talk about, guys, one day at a time. That's all you can do. So we like to plan ahead. We like to make sure what we do today is preparing us for what we're gonna do tomorrow. And this one is big. I'm a little hyper about it. Shannon's over there trying to get the flamethrower going. She was having a tough time getting this stuff going. And I imagine part of it's because we had so much rain, and we've only been dry now for a couple days, but we have more rain coming. So I would love if we can get these going today. Some of these piles are really big, but they have dirt mixed in with them. So it should kind of help them keep from, just turning into a massive inferno. And I try to make sure that I'm, away from like this real beautiful big oak. That pile was just too far under it. So I really separated the pile. I've got it out here. And as long as we do it on a day that we don't have any wind coming from the east, then it won't be over in that tree. So we'll just be conscientious of that. Today would be great. It is still as could be out here. The wind has just completely died. Just got hit in the face by a bug. I love this. This is why we bought land. I never, ever imagined myself driving a skid steer. I mean, I had that thing cranked up all the way. I had the sensitivity as high as it would go. So it's in professional mode, if you will. That's how Brandon, the guy that came and did, one of the guys that came and did the land clearing, that's how he runs it. And I've gotten pretty good at it. when you're not running the brush cutter and you're having to mess with hills and trying to keep the brush cutter level on the ground, which is kind of nerve-wracking at times because you're back in the woods and you can't really see what's underneath it. And so you'll get that thing rocking. With the grapple out here where we've cleared, I can zoom around, I can pick up more and more. And as the day went on, I got more efficient at getting larger loads per scoop. So saving a little bit of time and energy. That thing, I mean, I know you're sitting in a chair with a little bit of air conditioning in there all day, but you know, you're bouncing around and you're working your core to balance it. Wears you out a bit. You gotta remember to drink water and get out and stretch out. But look at this, guys. We are so excited. Shannon's over there getting the flamethrower ready. She's been working on editing a little bit, sitting out here in her chair. We can see our wood pile now. Oh. And we're just up the hill. Oh. Look at her. She looks very destructive. That's exciting. So here's where the camper's gonna go. This is what I've been calling impromptu driveway that Brandon cut in for us.
Hey, I got you something.
You got me something?
It's an instruction book.
Do I get to read some instructions? Oh, yeah.
For my flamethrower.
Did you read it already?
I skimmed it, but I'm not one for instructions, so I thought that you could read it and tell me what to do so that I can use my new flamethrower and go light some fires.
I told him you were getting that thing all set up, and yeah, this could be interesting. We haven't run this thing yet, but we're gonna make sure and get these piles going, and I'm pretty sure that thing's gonna do it.
I'm pretty excited about these piles to be gone, so
yeah, I was just showing them all the terrain and how cool it looks now. Like,
it looks so good.
Really excited.
This is gonna be so pretty. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I can't wait till they're burnt down and we can just see through here. And
yes.
I mean, I can already envision this. Basically, if we built up in the top corner where those first two piles were that I showed you, kind of build up there and just, we're not really worried about a backyard because we would have all of this as our front yard. And that's kind of the way that we're leaning. This is our first time starting the flamethrower, using the flamethrower, anything with the flamethrower. So Shannon's nice enough to let me use the striker while she turns on the gas for me.
Yeah, I need very specific directions here.
So that's already on. You'll just turn the valve on here, and this bypasses the valve setting. So this adjusts your flame when it's just idling. But if you want it to do full flame and put as much gas out as it can, you press this guy.
Press that.
That is correct.
Okay.
So to get it lit, let's not aim it towards the camera.
Now do I keep this?
You're gonna turn that, you're gonna open that up. When I say,
well,
I don't know. What did we talk about just a minute ago? When you're ready, you do that, and yes, you can open it all the way. Don't try this at home. Don't play with fire. If you're a child, only do this under direct supervision of your parent or guardian.
I don't think children are supposed to play with this.
Yeah, it says right there, don't let kids play with this. And we probably shouldn't either, but we're gonna do it. Ready?
No, you tell me, are you
Crank
ready?
it. Turn it down. I didn't know it was gonna come in that hot. All right, try number one, epic fail.
How many takes are we gonna have on this one?
Well, and that was partially my fault because I didn't have pressure on the flint down on the striker thing.
Here's the problem. I still can't smell from COVID, so I have no idea, like, if propane is still seeping out. I can't smell it.
I hit my head when I was 16. I bruised the front of my brain and knocked out my olfactory senses, so I don't smell well, and I haven't for a very long time. So neither one of us are great sniffers right at the moment.
We're a bad pair.
Yeah.
Neither one of us can smell.
Shannon used to have a super sniffer. I'm really hoping she recovers from COVID.
I would love to be able to recover.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah, let's not crank it like, whoa!
Whoa, my bad. I was just trying to get the bugs off. I'm sorry.
This is dangerous. I'm a little nervous. All right, get her done. What? Did you see any spark?
No.
I hate these things.
There, now I saw a spark.
Probably shouldn't have done that. I can smell the propane. Mildly. And the wind is not blowing whatsoever. So all of the propane that's coming out, it's probably just right here. So now we gotta wait. All right, we're gonna try this again.
Tell me when to turn it on.
I'm ready. Now turn your idle up. All right, well, it is a little after 5 o'clock, and one of my best friends is my cousin. He's about my age, grandpa of Adler Farms. His brother is my cousin's father. And if there's one human on this planet that has seen our videos as much as Shannon has, considering she edits every single one of them and seen every piece of footage, it is my cousin's son. I call him my nephew. He calls me Uncle Kyle. He's my little buddy. They are who we go do laundry over there. We use their internet to upload our videos and stuff, and they have been so great to let us come over and do whatever we need to do that we can't get done in the camper. So I told Aiden, you've met him if you've been around for a while. I told him we were getting the skid steer, and I said, hey dude, I'm gonna get it for a couple days, and you should probably come out at the end of one of the days and I'll let you drive it around. So they're headed out here right now. It's gonna be a good time. This is gonna make his day. I kind of think of it, you know, there were things I did as a kid that were so epic. Some of it with my parents, some of it with aunts and uncles, some of it with my friends, whatever. But when you do those things that are just like, I mean, it wasn't until 6 months ago that I drove my first skid steer or excavator. And now, I mean, I would love to do that for just somebody call me, I'll come clear your land. You rent the equipment, I'll do the work. It's just a peaceful time where, you know, you get instant gratification seeing what you did. Kind of like mowing the yard or getting a haircut. You know what I mean? Only on a much larger scale. So the whole family's gonna come out and I'm gonna get him in the skid steer. It'd be fun. Excuse me, sir, are you trespassing? Yeah. You excited to ride the skid steer? I'm ready for you, buddy. I've been running it all day. Are you in the video?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name?
I don't know.
I know what it is. Our viewers don't know. They met you in one video. You remember that? The demolition video when you drove the excavator? What are we going to drive today?
It's this deer.
A skid steer. What job do you have? What are we doing?
We don't do the pile of fence and don't put them over in the pile.
We're going to get the fence posts, put it over in the pile. Okay, you're the boss, man. You gonna drive it?
Yeah.
You wanna do it by yourself, or do you need me in there?
I need you in there.
Okay.
By myself.
You can't do it by yourself.
No, I don't know.
You're adorable.
Yep.
Do you watch any of our videos?
Yeah.
Have you seen like just one or two?
Yeah, 1 and 2.
1 and 2?
Yeah.
How many times have you seen our videos?
5 times.
5 times? I bet Mom would disagree. All right, well, we're gonna go ride the skid steer. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yeah. Push that green button. Nice. Okay, you see this dial?
Yeah.
Turn that all the way up. Oh boy, did you just break it?
Yeah.
All right, pull it back. Whoa! Okay, I'm gonna steer for a second until we get away from the car, okay?
Yeah.
This guy, if you push it forward, will go wherever you're going. But if you push it this way, see how it turns?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one moves us, and this one moves that guy up and down. And if I go left and right, you see how it goes up and down like that?
Oh.
And you see this button right here?
Yeah.
Opens it. Oh, chomps it. Can you do it? Nice. Look at you. You're already a pro. Okay, we're going to take this one, and you're carefully going to push it forward toward those fence posts, all right? That's not me. You can push it a little bit more, and see if you push it further, it goes faster. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, push this guy forward. And then we're gonna see those teeth down there, we're gonna put it flat on the ground, okay? See that? That was that. We got it, didn't we?
Yeah, we did got it. Do it. I forgot it. There. Oh! Oh, yes, done.
All right.
And we have...
Okay, want to back us up?
And I can do this.
Okay, for right now you want to keep it right where it is, okay? I'll steer us. And now you're going to take it out that way. You push it out there you go, and we'll come back a little bit more. Now open your teeth. Hey, good work, buddy boy. Nailed it. How was that? Do you want to go move that big one over there?
Yeah.
All right. We're going to go around the back of that telephone pole and grab it and just move it a little bit, okay? You hold on to that right there. I'm going to go a little bit fast. You're doing great. You watching? All right, pinch it and hold it. Don't let go. There you go. Nice work, and push it forward. You are the man, dude. Good job. You are a professional at this. Now, where are we going to take this guy?
Over there.
Let's just set it over here for now. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. How about we put it over here? Okay. So now you're going to pull. Nice. And you go out. Nice. Keep a little bit further. Keep going out. All right. Push your button. Good job, dude. You're like a professional.
Yep.
Now, here's how you wave at people. You can do it with your chomper. See if you just, like I put it down this way, and then just do your trigger. And then it's like you're waving like this. All right, what do you think, man?
It's really nice.
It's really nice, isn't it? Good job. You're the man.
Yeah.
You did awesome.
Hey, good work today.
Hey, thanks.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
It was the humidity out here.
65,000%. The whole backside of my body is covered in sweat. It's great.
I actually do have condensation on my cup from the humidity out here.
Yeah. We're coming up on 8 o'clock, guys, and I just shut down the skid steer for the day. I gotta stop. It's been a long day. It's been a great day. I've got so much done, and I'm super excited about it. In the coming videos, we'll show you a little bit more. We were not able to get the piles on fire today, but we're gonna work on that. Great day. It is so gorgeous out here, and now we can kind of see up the hill where we had cleared.
I'm so excited for what it's going to look like. I cannot wait for those piles to be gone. I'm a visual person, and I am visualizing what it's going to be like. I've been sitting out here editing while Kyle's been working, and I am just so excited for us to get our camper out here and what it's going to be like when we're out here full time, and I am excited.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Told Shannon when I sat down, I was like, man, I wish the camper was out here. She's like, yeah, I'd keep editing right here. And I said, yeah, I'd close my eyes and go to sleep for a while. But we got to get back to Nala, get her out, have some family time, hang out, eat some dinner. Oh, good day. Hey, if you're new here, we appreciate you stopping by. A couple of city slickers that bought this land and learning what to do with it, learning from you guys. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, turn on those notifications. If you've been with us or you're a return viewer, man, we appreciate you. You guys are so awesome. This wouldn't be possible without some of the information you've given us, and you've really helped push us make progress at a great rate. So thank you so much for coming by. And as always, guys, we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.